What's up, guys? Welcome back. So this one's wild. We're going to cover Deimios, who I covered a few months back, how he openly talked about how he made a pact with Lucifer and was very proud of it and said that his life has changed for the better, to now he's calling Jesus an Egregore and saying that Jesus was a magician, and he likened him to the magician tarot card. And we're going to go over what's changed in his theology and what's behind it. But first, if you're new here, my name is Callie. Welcome. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and let's get into it.
This is going to be a little controversial, but I actually admire Yeshua. I love Yeshua. No, not Jesus, this guy. This is an egregore. This guy never existed. This is who the church beats over everybody's heads. I'm talking about this guy.
So real quick, an egregore is like a collective projection. It's a thought created by humans.
This is Yeshua. Now take a look at these photos and tell me what you notice about all of them. These are some of the earliest depictions of Yeshua. What do they all have in common? That's right, he's holding a wand. Do you know what type of person historically used wands? I mean, what's this? What's this guy holding?
Guys, ancient art used rods, scepters, staffs. It signified kingship, authority, not literal magic. And this is what happens when you look at the Bible through an occult lens. Everything becomes magic. And if this was the case, then that would mean that shepherds, prophets, kings, that they were all just going around doing magic.
What's he called? The magician. Yeshua was a magician. He was a powerful magician. He was a badass magician. He spoke like a magician. He taught like a magician. He practiced like a magician. So if he indeed existed, I think there's more than meets the eye. Who are the ones that are presently doing what it is Yeshua commanded his disciples to do? What did he command his disciples to do? He didn't say go build a bunch of mega churches and cathedrals and
this is what demons do. They twist things. I mean, this guy jumped straight from talking about Jesus to pulling out the magician tarot cards. I mean, you always know when somebody is working with a spirit behind them when they try to twist and manipulate God's word into occult practices and magic and all of this stuff. You know that there's a spirit behind the scenes working with them and through them.
He said to go into the world, heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out unclean spirits. He said, the things that you have seen here, you will do greater things than these. He says that as he's walking on water, as he's turning water into wine, as he's healing the sick, as he is supposedly dying on the cross and resurrecting. Even Satan.
He likes to cherry pick those scriptures about power, but likes to ignore the rest.
Even Satan came to him while he was on a 40-day fast in the wilderness as an initiator, testing him, trying to get him to have a little bit of doubt in himself, right? That's how a master tests a student. You push him a little bit. Well, if you really are the Son of God, command these stones to turn into bread. Bow before me, and I will give you all of the world. The philosophy of the adversary is to bow before no one. The adversary would never ask anyone to bow before them unless the adversary was testing them so that they understand their true power, their own true sovereignty. Yeshua actually spoke against blind obedience, which was very popular at the time and still is to this day. When Yahweh, the God of Abraham, commanded Abraham to sacrifice his only son to him, that was a test. It wasn't a test of faith. Oh, I'm gonna provide for him. He just has to hang in there. You'll see. Abraham failed the test To pass that test would have been to have said, no, I will not. For anyone who's ever worked with trickster entities like Lucifer, Loki, Satan, I can tell you that the deepest tests come from testing whether or not you'll be blindly obedient to their every word. Go ahead, get drunk tonight. You deserve it. No, get the hell out of here. No pun intended. Usually that's followed by, well done. So I don't know. That's just the kind of stuff I've thought about over the years. But I'll let you think for yourself.
He now denies that Satan wants worship when that's the very thing he wants. Demons need oaths, rituals, vows, and agreements. Guys, this is a classic inversion. If you can convince somebody that testing them or tempting them is training, then the temptee becomes like a mentor, someone that's going to enlighten you. It's the oldest trick in the book. It goes all the way back to Eve in the garden. So, what do you guys think about his Jesus theology, which is like very typical Luciferian, occult magic type of theology? Let me know what you guys think down below. And I just want to say thank you to all the new people. I appreciate all of you. And we have like 100 new subs in the last like 24 hours. I cannot believe how fast this channel is growing, and I appreciate everybody that's here. So thank you. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.